Chapter 51. How King Mark left 2 conferred letters from the Pope, and how Sir Percival delivered Sir Tristram out of prison. Now turn we on to King Mark, that when he was escaped from Sir Zadok, he rode unto the castle of Tintagel, and there he made great cry and noise, and cried unto harness all that might bear arms. Then they sought and found where were that 4 cousins of King Mark, and the traitor of Magnus. Then the king let enter them in a chapel. Then the king let cry in all the country that held of him to go unto arms, for he understood to the war he must needs. When King Mark heard and understood how Sir Zadok and Sir Dinas were arisen in the country of Linus, he remembered of why some people treason. Thus he did. He let make and comfort letters from the Pope, and did make a strange cleric to bear them unto King Mark. The which letters specified that King Mark should make him ready, upon pain of cursing with his host, to come to the Pope, to help to go to Jerusalem, for to make war upon the Saracens. When this clerk was coming by the mean of the king, anon withal King Mark sent these letters unto Sir Tristram, and bade him say thus, that he would go war upon the miscreants, he should be had out of prison, and to have all his power. When Sir Tristram understood his letter, then he said thus to be clerk, "Oh, King Mark ever has to be a traitor, and ever will be. But clerk," said Sir Tristram, "say do thus unto King Mark, since the apostle Pope hath sent for him. Bid him go thither himself, foretell him traitor king, as he is. I will not go at this commandment. Get I out of prison as I may, for I see I am well rewarded for the true services." Then the clerk returned out unto King Mark, and told him of the answer of Sir Tristram. "Well," said King Mark, "yet shall he be good." So he went into his chamber, and counterfeit letters, and the letters specified that the Pope desired Sir Tristram to come himself to make war upon the miscreants. When the clerk was come again to Sir Tristram, took him these letters. There Sir Tristram beheld these letters, and anon espied there were of King Mark's confidence. As said Sir Tristram, fall has to been ever King Mark, and so would to end. Then the clerk departed from Sir Tristram, and came to King Mark again. By then there were came 4 wounded knights within the castle of Tintagel, and one of them his neck was nigh broken in twain, another had his arm stricken away, the third was borne through with a spear, the fourth had his teeth stricken in twain. And when they came afore King Mark, they cried and said, "King, why flesh? Do not, for all this country is arisen clearly against thee." Then was King Mark wrung out of misery. And in the meanwhile there came into the country Sir Percival the Gallies to seek Sir Tristram. And when he heard that Sir Tristram was in prison, Sir Percival made clearly the deliverance of Sir Tristram, by his knightly means. And when he was so delivered, he made great joy of Sir Percivale, and so each one of other. Sir Tristram said unto Sir Percivale, and ye will abide in these marches. I will ride with you. Nay, said Percivale, in this country I may not tarry, for I must needs into Wales. So Sir Percivale departed from Sir Tristram and rode straight unto King Mark, and told him how he had delivered Sir Tristram. And also he told the king that he had done himself great shame for to put Sir Tristram in prison. For he is now the knight of most renown in this world living, and with you well the noblest knights of the sword love Sir Tristram. And if he will make war upon you, ye may not abide it. That is truth, said King Mark, but I may not love Sir Tristram, because he loved my queen and my wife. The veil is so. Oh, fie for shame, said Sir Percivale. Say ye never so more. Are ye not uncle unto Sir Tristram, and he your nephew? Ye should never think that so noble a knight as Sir Tristram is, that he would do himself so great a villainy to hold his uncle's wife. Howbeit, said Sir Percivale, he may love your queen's silence, because she is called one of the fairest ladies on the world. Then Sir Percivale departed from King Mark. So when he was departed, King Mark bethought him of more treasons. Notwithstanding, King Mark granted Sir Percivale never by no manner of means to hurt Sir Tristram. So anon King Mark sent unto Sir Dinas, then seneschal, that he should put down all people that he had raised, for he sent him an oath that he would go himself unto the Pope of Rome to war upon the miscreants, and this is feared war. Done thus, to arise the people against you, king, when Sir Dinas understood that King Mark would go upon the miscreants, then Sir Dinas is all the haste put down all the people, and when the people were departed, every man to his home, then King Mark spied where was Sir Tristram with La Belle Isoud. And there, by treason, King Mark let take him and put him in prison, contrary to his promise that he made unto Sir Percivale. When Queen Isoud understood that Sir Tristram was in prison, she made as great sorrow as ever made lady or gentlewoman. Then Sir Tristram sent a letter unto La Belle Isoud, and prayed her to be his good lady, and it pleased her to make a vessel ready for her and him. We would go right with her unto the realm of Logres, that is this land. When La Belle Isoud understood Sir Tristram's letters and his intent, he sent him another, and bade him he of good comfort, for she would to make the vessel ready, and all things to purpose. Then La Belle Isoud sent unto Sir Dinas and to Zadok, and prayed them in any wise to take King Mark and put him in prison until the time that she and Sir Tristram were departed unto real Logres. When Sir Dinas the seneschal understood the treason of King Mark, he promised her again, and sent the word that King Mark should be put in prison. And as they devised it, so it was done. And then Sir Tristram was delivered out of prison, and anon In all the last haste, Queen Iseult and Sir Tristram went and took their counsel, with that they would have with them when they departed.